Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I have here, I've been playing with some tags, and these are double tags. This is a regular tag that's 6 by 3.5, and then I'm using T cards, and I am putting it onto some cardstock. And you can, journal on the back of the T card and also on the back of the tag. And this one here this is a window envelope, and I put some Tim Holtz paper on the inside. And this is a little bit longer because it's the window envelope that I used. And, I have cardstock that I just put a little decoration on, and I have them both held together with sari silk. So I'm going to put these off to the side, and what I'm going to bring in is, this is another masterboard that I have, and something else that I'm going to be doing with the masterboard. So there's so many things that you can do using up your masterboard. So let me get my paper cutter and I can get a couple of these done. So if I cut this in half lengthwise, I will be cutting probably flowers in half, but that's okay. I'm actually going to go, it's like 6 1/4 on one, and then 5 3/4 on another. So let's see which one. So I'm going to try and do them like, actually, I think I'm going to use this one here first, although, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting them all up. Let's see if I do this. Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to see how I can cut this up the best. I think I'll do this here. And this is a nice big card, okay? And then this one here, I'm going to go in the middle, and I'm probably going to be cutting this down. So this is like 4. This side here is 4 inches, and this one here, they're both like 4. Okay, these look great. And this here, that's upside down. I think I'm going to be cutting the end off there. So I'm just trying to see how I can use this, the best way to use it. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Okay, so I'm going to put this off to this side here. And this one here is huge. I will be cutting this one down. So let me just move that off. And this is another masterboard that I used with a map. These are really wide over here. So I think what I'm going to do is 3. I think I'll use these 4 to start with. I have 6 of them, but let me start with 4 and just see how well this looks. I have a lot on here. I have my gold. Oh, this is a doily that I painted gold. So pretty. Okay, so I think this one here is a good size because it's like 3 3/4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1/4. So this looks like a good size. So I'm going to round off the bottom. Okay. Looks like a piece of paper coming off. And I'm just gonna eyeball it and cut off get my little angle on the top. Okay, now I also have a couple of things here. I have butterfly tea cards. I have 2 of those, and then I have a flower tea card, and then I have this piece of ephemera. This is from Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah, some of her little framed flowers, and I thought this would be pretty to put in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these onto here so I have like a little pinky background, and I'm going to cut them and use them for the add-on. So I'm going to put this on here with my art glitter glue. I've been seeing these kind of pieces of ephemera from a few crafters, and I thought it was so pretty, and I wanted to bring this into my crafting also. And there's so many different ways you can use them. You know, like the one with the envelope. I really liked doing, not this one here, where is this one here, using the window envelope. You know, and it's a good way to use up the window on the envelope. I'll put all the tea cards on here. And this is a quick project. It's a nice mask making project where you can get quite a few of these finished in no time at all, because it's not hard. And I'm trying to use up my master boards. Oh, look how pretty this hair flower looks on this paper. Okay, so I'm going to stick my pen in here so it doesn't get lost. Alrighty, and I'm going to cut this down here. I could probably cut the rest of this freehand. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how straight I can get this. Oops. Just a little bit off there. And let's see, I wonder if I can... Oh, it does work. Okay. And I'm going to ink this up. Oh, this is looking so pretty already. This one here. Okay, so I need my crocodile. And I'm going to put a little hole on there. And of course it's going to go into the frame part, but that's okay. And I have my little grommets here. I have quite a few different kind of grommets, and for this one, or these two here, I'm going to be using the black ones. Okay. So of course, you know, this here can be used for journaling as the back over there. Okay, so I have some sari silk that's already cut in strips. And I'm going to pull it through on the little T-card tag. I love the sari silk on these projects. Let's see. And I want to keep it loose. I don't want to bring it all the way up to the card, because you want it to dangle a little bit. I'm just going to tie it over here. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, look how pretty this card looks. This pretty little tag. And this masterboard tags, there's so much ephemera on here that I really don't have to put too, you know, I don't have to put anything on here if I don't want to. I do have these little quotes. I can stick that on here. That looks pretty. Okay, I'm going to put this on here because I really like the way that it really adds a pop onto here. That looks really pretty. It brightens up that tag, even though there is a lot going on the tag. Oh, look how pretty. I still have a lot of ink on this brush here, so just going to ink the big tag. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, I'm going to put that off. And let's see what this one here. This one is 4 1/4. So I will bring this down a little bit. Let's see. I really like this here piece, so I'm going to take off from this end. Okay, and I'm going to round this corner. Now this tag here is really full. Going to have to go this way, so I'm going to round off the bottom. Oops, get my material stuck in there. Okay, oh, that's looking pretty. That is looking nice. And I'm going to cut these little tea cards. I love these tea cards. I believe these are from Tracy Fox. I'm not sure though, but I'm thinking they are. Now I'm going to round all these corners while I'm holding this in my hand. We have some workers outside again today. It's This is mid-morning crafting for me, and we are called to have rain all week long. So our neighbors are outside working until the rain comes. Okay, let's see, which one would I put on here? I could put the butterfly. I have a butterfly in there. Yes, I'm going to use a butterfly for this one. Doesn't matter what side I use. And what I mean by that is whether to hold the butterfly this way or that way. And I think I'm going to use these hair grommets. Okay, these are going by so quickly. Now, is this my long one? I have a couple of shorties, and I want to make sure that I have long pieces of the sari silk. Okay. You know, you can use a longer piece of either sari silk or any other kind of twine that you have, and you can make it make it into like what I'm just tying it into a knot and just having the two little ends stick up. You can even make a bow on it. Okay, so here's two that are finished, and I'm going to do the butterfly one, and I'm liking the way this is, so I'm not going to cut this down any. Just a little rounding the corners and taking the little, giving it the tag shape. That's a little crooked, so I'm just gonna give it a different angle. Much better. Okay. And I will use the butterfly because there's a butterfly here. Yes, this is a wonderful mask making project. You can really get quite a few of these finished in no time. Okay. Okay, let's see. Here's a nice pretty color. Nice pretty color piece. This piece here has really a lot of fraying going on here, which is fine because I love the frayed look, especially on the sari silk. Actually on anything, any of the materials. So pretty. Look at this. This one here is 4. It's a nice big tag. I could cut it down a little bit, or I may just leave it because it's a nice, I love big tags. Especially when you're journaling and you have a lot to say, you know, you appreciate the journaling cards that are quite large. Okay. Here's one, and here's the other one. Oh. Here we go. Okay, look at how quick this took. Especially these pictures with the flowers on it. I love the sari silk on here. The botanical cards. Tie my knot. Gosh, look at this. This took no time at all to get these finished. So there you go. Look at, I have 4 of these done in probably a little over 20 minutes. And then the 2 that I had done, so I have a good start here. I really enjoy this one here with the window of an envelope. I may bring some of those in, but I have so many tea cards and so many scraps of cardstock that, you know, I really enjoy putting the tea cards onto the scraps. It's a good way to use up the scraps and a good way to, you know, just another project for using up your master boards. And I do have a couple more master boards that I need to start using, and then it'll be time to make more. Okay, well, this is it. Thank you so much for coming along and joining me, and we'll talk again soon. You have a great day. Bye-bye.